Today's episode, me and James Robot, spent some quality time with the Fortis Stratoliner Reentry. Let's check it out. What is going on? I am having some fun with James Robot. Shout out to channel partner Daily Watch for bringing James into my life. Here is the magnifier when he's on deck. If you want to get up in his business, link to our discount code on these little babies is in the channel description. And on deck today, I am very pleased to be sharing, frankly, a very unusual watch that no one out there seems to be talking about. I literally had to pry it off of the wrist of the CEO, when I was hanging out with him and the crew in New York City. This thing is wonderfully good and unusually rare. It is a steel watch with a titanium dial, but they hand burn the titanium dial to replicate the look and vibe of when a space vehicle, I almost said a UAP, when a space shuttle or vehicle comes back in through the atmosphere and its titanium tiles burn up from the heat of re-entry, hence the name, the re-entry. And even though this may appear to have the layout of a Valjoux 7750, it is not. It is their work, W-E-R-K, work 17 movement, which gives us a column wheel chronograph, 16 hours, 16. Could you imagine? Fortis would cancel me immediately. 60 hours of power reserve. Could you imagine a watch? Yeah, it's good for 16 hours. No, 60 from our friends at Fortis. It is an epic pleasure to be friends with them and spend some quality time in New York, but also to get their amazing watches on loan for these episodes where I can then share it with you. So we are going to be on deck in just a moment with this little baby. Thank you, James. You can park over there. Never block your moneymaker, James. We're going to spend some quality time with that watch, but also I want to share a little snippet of some footage they shot when they were developing this watch, developing the movement, that is, and all the wonderful fun they must have had in doing so, taking it out into space. So before we hit the deck, let's check out some other YouTube videos on some Fortis awesomeness.
Are you a watch enthusiast? We have something awesome for you. The first movement made for space and tested in the stratosphere. My name is Marcel. I'm responsible for keeping our pledge of quality. As a direct result of the rich history and the enthusiasm for all space-related things, we have founded a new partnership with the Swedish Space Corporation. In a systematically researched and precisely planned testing phase, the new manufacture caliber Werk 17 was tested and proved under the harsh conditions of the stratosphere, including microgravity, extreme temperatures, radiation, microdensity, and even gusty winds up to 250 km per hour. This new manufacture caliber is a self-winding chronograph which features a column wheel for enhanced reliability. The custom-designed traversing bridge offers ultimate space-proof robustness. It has been regulated to the Fortis performance requirements and tested beyond chronometer standard. Furthermore, Werk 17 boasts a power reserve of 60 hours. On top of the successful collaboration with Canessy, we are now closely working together with Manufacture La Joupere and adding the Werk 17. Another manufacturer caliber ensuring precision and durability for our tool watches. Check out our video about the redefined Stratoliner and see this awesome manufacturer caliber in action.
Finally on deck with the Fortis Stratoliner Reentry. Major shout out to the team at Fortis for loaning this in, and of course I've got my Nomex flight gloves on for this little baby. All right, it is a stainless steel watch with a titanium dial, and they burn the dial, that titanium, because it is emblemative of when a spacecraft re-enters the atmosphere. The titanium shell or tiles that was on the aircraft, the spacecraft, burn up from the intense heat of coming back to good old Mother Earth. We've got their proprietary caliber work, WERK 17 column wheel chronograph inside here. In fact, let's put some dims up on the board. Let's put some numbers up on the board. We are looking at a 41 millimeter chronograph, as I mentioned, column wheel, lug to lug 50.5. Chunky monkey at 14.5, but very much in keeping with what other chronographs would be coming in at. This is not a Valjoux 7750, although it is somewhat configured similarly in layout. It's their movement. Getting 60 hours out of it. 200 meters of water resistance, screw down crown. Sapphire, of course. The weight is 98 grams for the watch head itself. If you weigh the bracelet with it, you're going to get up to 201. So it is heavy on bracelet, but the bracelet is robusto, as is the clasp. It doesn't taper, and we unfortunately do have an UGG width, 21 millimeters here. I would have probably gone for 22 myself because the watch could certainly bear it, but gosh, 21, oh, look at that. We've got screws to get the bracelet off. That is rather nice indeed. I'd have gone 22 for the Fortis team, but that's okay, 21 millimeters. We can make do. We've got strap partners that can make this work. I don't know, ndcstraps.com? Proper flight watch, proper flight strap, shout out Jacko. Yeah, I could definitely see this living on an NDC strap. I would lighten the weight certainly, or head over to twostitchstraps.com, get you some leather for your Fortis Stratoliner. I was just epically impressed. Oh, there's a perfect angle, D. Oh, thanks, D. Oh no, thank you, D. Great angle to see that. Every one of them is going to be inherently different because they're burning these titanium dials. Again, steel watch, titanium dial, they're burning this by hand. It is not a limited edition, which is cool, and but everyone is going to be different. Quick look at this rather unusual clasp. If you see under there, it's got that little push button. So you hit that little push button, and then that gives you the additional, gosh, I can't see. If I can't see it, the viewer can't see it, D. It's because these gloves are so big. If you push that button, the micro extension comes in, goes in and out. A veritable pasta extension, as I like to call it. Go to lunch, had too much pasta, just hit that little button there and that will go in and out. Very clever way. It's always fun to see how different manufacturers solve the same issue or the same feature in their own little ways. This is just a very robust bracelet. I am certainly impressed with it. I've loved Fortis for years, so it's no surprise they're doing some really excellent horology, watchmaking here. In this case, a pretty fabulous bracelet clasp. Let's get this on wrist, first with gloves and then without. And ba-bam. I'm such a nut. I like my purpose-built, focused gloves for all of these on-wrist shots. And of course, this one makes it real. This is a flight glove. Actual Nomex, fireproof. And that dial could have used some Nomex, huh? No, it was purposely burned. Fairly gorgeous. And, column wheel chronograph. It's their movement, so they're not messing about, and a very special treatment. I do like the countdown timer at that the 6 o'clock position for that 12-hour scale. That's kind of neat, and I think someone doesn't like it when I don't run the chrono whenever I have chrono, so I should be better about doing that. Let's put in a quick loom shot.
Illuminate.
It just so happens that the mouse pad I use in the studio happens to have a shot of the Earth in orbit and the stars and everything. How cool is that?
Illuminate.
Yeah, very unique loom pattern as well. Let's kick this back. All right, let's see it on actual wrist. And a second ba-bam. On my 6.5-inch wrist, you know me, I don't like the size of the bracelet on loaner watches. I try to be so dainty with it. I would definitely take a link out of this if this was my little baby. But it gives you a sense of what it's going to wear on perhaps your wrist. This is definitely a man's watch, and I'm a man, so I can wear it. Such a nut. It is curious they didn't put end links in here to align with the case. Suits me fine. This kind of gives it a bit of a vintage feel to it, because a lot of the watches in the 70s, etc., did not have end links that were conformed to the case itself. So, I don't know. I am a bracelet guy. I always buy on bracelet, but I could see this going on some leather and really singing on some 2-stitch leather. Maybe even you can even wear a rally strap with this. Fairly gorgeous, and gosh, I could just stare at that dial all day long. Gorge, absolutely gorge. Let's take a quick peek at their website. They've got a really unusual 3D visualizer that I want to share with you. On the Fortis website, we have this amazing 3D animation render tool. Talk about getting up in your business, Fortis. Look at that. You could even see the inscription on the Rehat. Gosh, what a fun thing. What a day and age we live in. Let's see if they'll let me go around. Oh, it will. All right. Ooh. So there is the column wheel chronograph, that rotor, 200 meters of water resistance. And it's got 3 little sections you can click on here. Preparing for launch, we got a 90-minute launch window. Super cool. 15 minutes of near zero gravity. Sweet. Ooh, lovely. Absolutely love it. Fortis team, this thing is so cool. All right, let's take it back to the shop. And ba-bam. Thank you to James for holding the watch today, for Daily Watch, for sending that into the channel. And thank you to Ben Lee from inkdial.com. Used to be inkdial.co.uk, giving us some art in the background. That was from that partnership video. Boy, his art and his business has just gone from strength to strength. And it was so wonderful to be there at the advent of it, at the beginning. Ben, if you catch this video, hope you're doing well, sir. And a major shout out to the team at Fortis. Yup, Petra, Andreas. Such an absolute delight to spend time with you guys in New York. And thank you for partnering with me by sending in this watch on loan. Now that I've had my way with it, had some wrist time with it, I shall send it back to you in great care, packaged the same and with a great deal of gratitude from my heart and my wrist to you. For partnering with me and loaning me one of your beautiful timepieces. I appreciate the trust and the faith, and I look forward to sharing more of your watches with the audience here at Hobby of Hours. And with that said, signing off, your boy D from the studio, hoping that wherever you are in this wonderful, beautiful Hobby of Hours, you're doing well, that you're blessed. You've got a little robot friend. You better make friends with the robots. They're coming. And that wherever you are, you're just having fun with your watches. We will catch you in the next one. Peace. If you'd like to support the channel, head over to hobbyofhours.com. We've got artwork, coffee mugs, hats, t-shirts, and even a watch book. 1001 Watch Designs, Volume 1. Over 1,000 designs in here. Steampunk, super futuristic, kaleidoscope, even super real ones. Watches that you could probably put on your wrist today. It's a great way to support the channel. Thanks for coming along on the ride.